Hey guys, welcome back to Tower of the Soul. Hope you guys are doing really well. I was planning to upload a video the last couple of days, but honestly, I just wasn't feeling it, and I don't like doing videos when I'm just trying to think of something to record, if that makes sense. Like, if I don't feel really passionate and if I don't feel like I am really inspired to do the video, then I'd rather honestly wait till I do feel inspired to do it. So I thought I would do a reading today. It's not going to be pick a card, even though I know people love those. I just wanted to do a reading about what people are currently manifesting right now. So if you're watching this video right now, it's going to be, what are you currently manifesting? So you know, maybe if you're not conscious, what you've been thinking recently, you'll find out from these cards. So the Seven of Pentacles. So what are people manifesting? The Lovers. Just to let you guys know, you can find all my details down below. You can DM me on Instagram or email me if you'd like a private reading. Five of Cups. Eight of Wands upright. So all of these seem pretty good at the moment. Bottom of the deck though is the Seven of Swords. Pardon me. So the bottom of the deck, so this is about strategy. It can also be about deception. It can also be you're trying to deceive yourself about your current situation. Sometimes we can deceive ourselves into thinking that we're happy and we're not, or we're unhappy and we're not. It's just that we don't want to change, if that makes sense. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like we are kind of reflecting. We're reflecting on what we have in our life, our health, our partner, our house. We're reflecting on everything that we currently have right now. And we're thinking whether we want to continue to invest in it or whether we want to get something different. Because, let's move this out of the way. So with the Lovers here, that tells me you're trying to make a decision. You may be thinking you and somebody else don't have the same morals. You don't have the same beliefs. You don't want the same things. You're thinking, should I keep investing into this relationship or should I not? It could even be you're thinking about whether you want to invest in a relationship from the past, because we do have the Five of Cups. So it could be you did invest in a relationship in the past. Maybe it didn't work for some reason and you kind of, deceiving yourself that you're over this person. So now you're trying to, manifest that into your life. But with the Five of Cups, it's about disappointment. It's about hurt. It's like the grass wasn't greener on the other side. This could be if you're in a current relationship, you may think that the grass will be better on the other side, but this is showing you that it's not going to be. So if you've been thinking lately, if I get into another relationship, I'll be happier, things will be better, then I feel like you may want to change around what you're manifesting and try to manifest, I want harmony in my current relationship. And when you do all those kinds of things, then if you're still feeling like things aren't feeling the best, then, maybe it would be beneficial to, consider your options. Obviously, it's each to their own as to what they want to do. I would never tell anybody what to do on this channel. These are just the cards that are coming out, and this is just energy. People can always change their minds as to what they choose to do. But I'm sensing for some it could be that you are deceiving yourself about a connection, a love connection from the past. Maybe you chose to not invest into this connection. Maybe you wanted more from this connection than what it was giving you, but then you have realized, not being with this person, that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Because here we've got travel, we've got fast movement, we've got passion. And there's like little kind of leaves like on these wands. It's like there's still fire here, there's still growth, there's still potential. It's like this fire is still burning, this connection, you know, isn't over. So I feel like right now people are manifesting communication with an individual. If it's somebody that you used to date or it's simply somebody that you like, I feel like if in your current reality, if you're trying to manifest, for example, communication from a person, something to that effect, and you're not seeing that happen, I feel like your thoughts with the Seven of Swords, you could be deceiving yourself that this isn't happening. Your thoughts can deceive you and tell you things like, oh, this person will never want you, this person's not going to reply, blah, blah, blah. I feel like if you can ignore your current reality while you're trying to manifest, you know, this connection, this passion, whatever it is with, you know, the person that you're thinking about or want to be with, if you can ignore the current situation of them not calling, not replying, blah, 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 and just focus on knowing that your thoughts create and just keep telling yourself what you want to happen. So if you're saying, oh, I don't want this person to not reply, switch that up to, I want this person to reply. If you cannot latch on to negative, limiting thoughts, then I feel like you are manifesting communication with this person that's going to happen really quickly. So people are manifesting well, especially with this coming in the outcome position. It's just like I said, something to really be careful of is those thoughts. We want to ignore our current circumstances while we're manifesting, and we want to have more positive thoughts and beliefs than negative ones. So let's see if there's anything else. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so with this, it's that you may be trying to control the situation, or you may be telling yourself you can't control this situation and that you need it to let it unfold naturally, and however it's going to happen will happen. But I feel like it's more about knowing that you do have an influence over this connection, because this reading is about what are you manifesting. And if anybody's watching this and you're continuing to watch this, you know, for a decent amount of time, you've even clicked on it, then you have some belief or are curious about manifestation, so that your thoughts create. What you choose to focus on grows. But it definitely could be, you know, letting go of limiting beliefs, like I said before, some kind of thoughts that are coming into your mind that aren't beneficial. It could be just letting go of resistance, and that doesn't mean pushing negative thoughts aside. It just means that when you think a negative thought, you're replacing it with a positive thought. If you think, oh, I haven't spoken to this person for ages, it's been too long since we've been together, this person's not going to want me, then just at the time think, wait, no, that is a limiting thought, that is a limiting belief. You know, I do want and I intend, you know, for this person to want to be with me, because why wouldn't they want to be with me? Because I'm worthy, you know, I'm loving, I'm this, this, and this. It's like you don't even have to focus so much on attaining or getting that person. It's just more focusing on the thoughts. So if you see an obstacle in your everyday life that contradicts what you want, just don't react to it. Or if you do react to it, then change those thoughts up really quickly so that the positive thought does come in. Get a couple more cards to see what you guys are currently manifesting. But I think you guys are doing a great job. Wow. This is why I like to shuffle on camera, so you can see that I don't make this shit up. So return. So like I said, you are manifesting somebody to return to your life. So you guys are doing a really good job. With the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords, it's that you may not be deceiving yourself. There may be no disillusion. you may be, or this may be future energy, that you're not deceiving yourself about what you want. You let go of control. You're confident. You know that this is going to happen. You don't freak out if this person's not calling you back or texting you or anything. It's like you know this person's going to return because you're confident that you are creating. You're confident that you are putting more thoughts and feelings into the universe of what is wanted rather than unwanted, so that that thing can come forth. All right, I'm going to get a couple of messages from what this person kind of might say to you. I'm just curious to see what comes up. This doesn't have to be what you're manifesting as such. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. So yeah, this could be somebody that you're not speaking to, who isn't replying to you. And when they see you, it kind of reminds them of the way things went between you, or it reminds them that they have feelings for you. Maybe you said something to them that really hit home and it reminds them. Maybe it's reminding them that they're settling, being single, or being with somebody else. It's just something kind of hits, a nerve for this person. But they do have those feelings for you, which is what you intuitively feel and know, which is why you're trying to manifest this connection, because you know you do have something powerful with this person. I'm sorry I held myself back with you. So if you dated this person, or even if you were friends and it just didn't go any further, this person is really sorry that they held themselves back. Maybe they didn't take the connection to the next level. Maybe they didn't ask you out. Maybe, they didn't want to commit. Maybe they didn't express how they felt at the time. It's like they wish that they had have expressed that. Even if they're not, these are obviously messages that they're probably not telling you, but these could be things that when you do get this quick communication, maybe and you haven't spoken to them in ages, and out of nowhere you're going to get contact from them, and these are the kinds of messages that they are going to say to you, which is why I love hearing feedback in the comments from you guys about if these things do ring true for you. If anybody has a connection like this with somebody and they do return and they happen to say something to the effect of these messages, then that would be super cool. It would just be cool to hear about it. Might get just a couple more messages. Seeing what deck that I want to use. So these are just little kind of messages that I have created. This is going to be what you're manifesting. Okay, I'll just get 3. So I've got here, stop giving up. So you may really be on the brink of getting communication with this person, but then you say to yourself, oh, it's been ages, they haven't replied, they're never going to message me back, like they're irritated that I keep messaging them. When you say all those things, it's like giving up and starting from scratch. It's erasing all of the progress that you've been doing. And often when you get those doubts, that's when you're so close to actually getting the manifestation. So that's why people say when you're trying to manifest, to ignore your current circumstances. It's like if someone's coming towards you and they're going to hit you in the face. Obviously, you can't ignore that, but you don't have to latch onto them. As an example, if somebody doesn't message you, you don't have to latch onto that and say, oh, it's because they hate me, that it's because they're never going to reply. It's like you can see it for what it is, but it doesn't have to mean anything, if that makes sense. Meditate and slow down, yes. So to get out of your head, meditate and slow down. Because I said what you're manifesting, when I've got here, stop giving up, I feel like you are manifesting being really resilient. Maybe you're manifesting slowing down, being more present, getting out of your head. Stop resisting what is, and your life will shift. So maybe you guys have been manifesting based on your current blocks or resistance. When we resist our current situation, that's trying to push it away, and that is also giving it attention, which can be bringing more of that into our life. So if I have a headache today, for example, and I just try to ignore it, forget I have a headache, that can honestly make your headache string on longer. What it means to have no resistance isn't to ignore anything. So if I have a headache, I would say, okay, I know I have a headache. That's frustrating. I'm going to take some Panadol, and I know this situation is temporary. And then in an hour from now, my headache's gone. And people might think, oh, well, I'm not manifesting that. But I mean, some days I can have Panadol and still have a headache. I can have a headache all day. So it is something, manifesting is truly something that people have to try it for themselves. I don't think that anybody should take anybody else's word for it. Things that I say about manifesting are things that I have tried and tested in my own life. And when people used to talk about manifesting, I never really used to believe it. But I've played with it for a long enough period of time that I've seen validity in it. But from what I can see here, you guys are manifesting somebody to return and quick communication. So let me know if any of you guys have been trying to manifest this, especially if it's somebody who you feel like they're ignoring their feelings towards you, or if you've been ignoring your feelings towards them, and then you're like, screw this, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to manifest the communication. I'm just going to, try to put effort into attaining this. Then let me know. And thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.